The secret of the golden field. Under the bright sun of ancient Athens, the great philosopher Socrates walked with his young student Plato. They stopped beside a vast field of golden wheat that swayed in the warm breeze. "Plato," Socrates said, "I have a challenge for you to test your wisdom." Socrates pointed to the edge of the field. "Walk through this field and pick the single tallest stalk of wheat you can find. But there is a rule. You must only move forward. Once you pass a stalk, you can never go back to pick it." Plato stepped into the golden waves. Almost immediately, he saw a beautiful tall stalk. He reached for it, but then he hesitated. "What if there is a taller one further ahead?" he whispered to himself. He let go and kept walking. From the path, Socrates watched his student. He knew the field was long, and the choices were many. He called out a piece of advice. "To find the best, you must first learn what best looks like. Do not rush your choice." Plato remembered a mathematical trick Socrates had mentioned before. He decided to divide the field into sections. He would spend the first part of his journey just looking and measuring, without picking anything at all. The first 37% of the field is for learning, Plato thought. He counted his steps. In this first section, he saw many tall stalks, noting which one was the highest. He used that tallest stalk as his benchmark for the rest of the trip. Socrates nodded as he saw Plato reach the middle of the field. By observing the first 37%, Socrates thought, he has gathered enough data to know what the field offers. Now, he only needs to find one that beats his benchmark. Suddenly, Plato's eyes widened. He had passed the 37% mark and found a stalk that was clearly taller than any he had seen in the first section. It was strong, golden, and reached toward the sky. Without hesitation, Plato plucked the stalk. He didn't need to see the rest of the field. He knew that based on what he had learned in the beginning, this was a winner. He walked out of the field with a smile, holding his prize high. Socrates greeted him with a smile. "You followed the rule of the 37%, he said. "In life, we often need to observe and learn before we decide. If you pick too early, you miss the best. If you wait too long, you run out of time. Balance is the key to wisdom.